What's good, family? It's your boy. We in the building. Hawks over the Bucks. First NBA preseason game of the year. I love what I saw today. Just loved what I saw today. But y'all know what time it is. Let me push the let's push this out to the homies. I pushed it out early, but I'm gonna push it out real quick. One more time. Let the homies know that we are live, that we are doing a post game, that we are about to discuss these players. Let me push this real quick, family. Y'all know how I do. I know I should be doing it earlier, but I be on some bullshit. Mm, One more little thing, homies, and we will be cracking. What's good, virtual GM in the building? Yo, I need to tap in with you, bro. Every time you go live on the Falcons, I be busy, but I definitely need to tap in. I'm gonna tap in on your pregame and your post game. One more second, guys, and we're gonna get it cracking. Give me one more second. Do do do. One more second, family, and we're gonna get this popping. Give me 1 second. Pushing this link out real quick to the homies. Do do do. And then we gonna talk about what we saw today. One more, and then we'll be done. Okay, family. We up in here. We in the building. And guess who we got in the building? The young homie. The young homie. He been MIA for a minute doing who knows what. But we know what he's doing today, right now. He's coming on the show. Y'all know him. We all know him. A regular, a everydayer. His boy, I'm gonna say it now before he come on the show. His boy Kevin Herter is no longer with us. May he shine in Sacramento. So his player ratings, that's one ridiculous player rating we don't have to listen to anymore. It's the boy, young analyst, bringing him on. What's good, my guy? What's been popping with you?
Nothing much, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to help. I'm gonna try to make this backdrop work. I've been doing good. I was thinking about analysts today. I'm sorry, dude. I was thinking about Kevin Herter today, man. I was thinking. I was like, man. I was like, this group sure would look good with Red Velvet popping threes, but
We don't need him.
hey, listen, I think we're a better team without him. Getting Justin Holiday for him was a good trade, I thought. So, you know, it's tough, but you know,
You look like you still
hey,
feel hurt, man.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get through it. I'm just playing, but no, I'm excited. You know, for this season, I like what I saw from uh the group today. You know, we looked like we were able to sustain without having a whole bunch of shooters out there on the court. You know,
Mm-hmm.
for that time, we were able to sustain with just playing defense. So you know, we don't need a whole bunch of shooters to sustain. You know, sustain the game anymore. So I'm happy about that.
All righty. My boy Markeith been
Yes.
MIA for a minute, but
Yeah.
he's back. We know where he's at today. What's good, Markeith?
Hey,
Talk
what's
to
up,
me,
y'all?
homie.
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? Hey, glad to see NBA season come just around the corner. Happy to see that. Hey, but
Yeah.
I also been pay attention to as well as football, and I've been keeping up with the Braves, my favorite team for baseball, which they just clinched the division not too long ago. So I've been keeping up with my sports teams right now. It's been interesting, and calling it, man. The Falcons gonna shock everybody this year. I'm telling you, and they already have. They're gonna continue to do so.
And y'all know my boy Matt, who been up here. He been starting early. He getting in regular. Matt's getting in regular season form.
Yeah. Definitely.
Me and
Me
Matt
and
going back and forth on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay,
Tis.
so let me go ahead and get this started, guys. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Salute to the chat. Let me go ahead and get it started. So, family, we got our Atlanta Hawks 123-113 over the Milwaukee Bucks in today's after early. Well, for me, it was morning action because it started at 11 in my time. Early morning action, NBA basketball in Abu Dhabi. Um, quick recap. Um, this is one of the very few preseason games that I've seen by our Atlanta Hawks. I would say in the last probably since Trey Young been here, to where I've seen free agent and trade moves that were made in the offseason pay immediate dividends. I mean, in the very first game, you could just see a different attitude. They were playing with a sense of I would have thought the game was real if nobody told. If I didn't know it was the beginning of October, and I would have thought this was a real game. And that's what I'm talking about. What I enjoyed was the Hawks came out. No matter how Milwaukee was going to play or how they felt, it didn't matter. We came out with high energy. And that's something, that was one of the licks on this team from last year. We would come out, always start off stale, especially if we was playing a losing team. But energy, the energy was crazy. The excitement was crazy. You could see it in our players. And let me bring on our other guest, the homie, the OG of the gang. Wait, is GM? GM might be older than me. So yeah, he's the OG of the gang. Virtual GM in the building. Was so so
Don't
yeah.
let the gray hair fool you, man.
Hey. And and I don't know if you heard me, GM. I be getting notifications when you go live, but I'm always busy. I'm like, damn. One time I was going to tap in, but I was in the bathroom. I was like, I know he don't want me to tap in for another train.
I just do it for fun. I do it for fun, man.
Because I got some stuff I want to say about them Falcons. But I'm gonna save it for your channel. I'm gonna save it for your channel. Okay, so just shoot me a text or something. Let me know you finna go live so I can get myself ready and prepared.
I appreciate that. How y'all doing, by the way?
We go. Hey,
y'all good?
We Gucci today, baby. So yeah, so that's what I saw.
I'm ready, man.
That's what I saw. Immediate free agents and trades made immediate impact.
Yeah.
In this game. Tell me what you did y'all get to see the game or no?
Oh, I saw the game.
No,
I saw it.
Okay, so let's start with Marquis. Marquis, tap in with me. What was your overall thoughts of the game?
Overall, it was pretty good actually. The whole game, they did very well. With preseason games for each team, when they play the preseason games, there's always those glaring holes that each team has, and then that would be so obvious. For the Hawks today, the issues that they had wasn't that glaring. I mean, seriously, some of those issues they can work on, like defensive rebounding. Clearly, they can work on that one. That wasn't as glaring, but overall, it was a very good performance. I did like DeAndre Hunter, man, taking it to the rim a lot more than he has been recently. That was awesome. It was nice to see. I did also like what Nate McMillan did with Trae Young and DeJounte Murray, because for preseason as well, each head coach they'd be limiting their star players as far as minutes. He gave them 30 minutes each, which seems like a lot for preseason, but it makes sense because it's their first time playing together, and it was beautiful. I mean, both of them dropped like 20 piece each, 20, 25 piece each. It was just it was just awesome. Both team played well, and there's still some other guys on this team we still haven't seen yet. And we got 3 more preseason games to go. So
yep, we didn't see JJ didn't make the trip. Bogey hurt, and the other dude didn't make the trip. Analyst, tell me what you saw, analyst, and I got a question for you before you go on your view of the game today. Question is this, and this for everybody, including the chat. Can anybody tell me the last time you saw Trae Young play a whole first quarter?
Actually, I think I did sometime last season.
I've seen Nate do that a couple times throughout the season when he would put DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright was usually the first one DeLon Wright or Gallo was usually the first one to sub in, and he'll take Trae out for the second quarter and let whoever was in that second unit play. I've only seen it a couple times, but I was screaming at the TV on why he did not take Trae out, why he's DeJounte Murray out. I still was like, Nate, what are you doing? DeJounte is sitting up here, he's cooking, but no, I've only seen it like 1 or 2 times.
Okay, yeah, because I rarely see it, because he usually take Trae out about that between that 6 to 7 minute mark. But go ahead and let's give me your thoughts. What's your overall thoughts of the game today?
So, I was excited for the game, but I think in the first half I forgot it was a preseason game. I was sitting over here. I think I could compare myself to Tom Thibodeau. I was like, I was thinking, it was a game that counted, but overall, like the first half, I thought that there were some things to clean up, like the defensive boards. I thought that we needed to, move the ball a little bit more. But I did see some really good things in that first half. But the second half to me was just great. Being able to see the Holiday brothers come in and just blend together. It seemed like they were blending together with the rest of the group. And Aaron Holiday to me but they were both really good on the defensive end of the ball. And then being able to have Onyeka come in, he still to get better, like I said, on those boards, but he can't do it all by himself. But Onyeka was solid. Also Trae, he struggled with that shot a little bit, but it seemed like a couple times he was forcing it. But I did like that. There were a lot of times where Trae just gave it to DeJounte and let DeJounte kind of do what he wanted to do. So I was pleased with what I saw, especially in that second half. And the fact that, listen, I wasn't totally all the way pleased with Nate tonight, but Nate was not playing. He wanted to win this game. He played all. he didn't put the rookies at the 1 minute left.
Okay, now that
1 minute.
That's like
1 minute left in the game.
That was hilarious. Yo, Matt, tell me what's your overall thoughts of the game, Matt?
What stood out to me the most was the pace. That was very exciting to see how fast they played.
Getting out in transition too.
Getting out in transition, the multiple ball handlers that they had, and the fact that they only had like 7 or 8 turnovers, and they had so many different people with the ball, creating out, throwing alley-oops. So the pace really stood out. So that was one, and then 2. The defensive rebounding, it's I won't say it's concerning, but it is a little like you got to do better with that. But and then Nate, with some of his rotations, hopefully, and he said after the game that Kaminsky played, he took Jalen Johnson minutes. So all the minutes that Kaminsky got, Jalen is going to get, once we get, back over and once they get back over in, this side of the country, but or this side of the
Yeah.
world. But overall, like I said, the pace, and I think for Murray and his fit with Trey, it was like, almost seamless. There was a couple instances where like I thought Trey over dribbled the ball and Murray was just standing there on the corner, waiting for the ball. But overall, I think you still got to have that. Like you're not going to have 100. It's not going to. You need to get Trey in isolation for certain periods of the game. This is how he gets rhythm. But overall, like I said, I thought it was very, very encouraging.
Oh yeah, I did want to touch on what you said about Trey standing in the corner while DeJounte Murray was holding the ball.
Or reverse.
I heard it on the broadcast. It was comparing those two to what Dame and CJ was for Portland. That was actually happening a lot as well. So I think that's going to happen, but I think you want to see that like do it a few times, maybe just like 3 to 4, not like double that, but it's going to happen, but not like so much. Not like so much.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it
work.
happening because that allows one of the starters, get a quick breather on the court. You know what I'm saying?
Get some short rest.
Now I know, Jim. I know you didn't see the game, so did you catch
I
any highlights?
I want to talk about the highlights. So
okay, talk to me. Give me your overview of the highlights you saw.
So I didn't see the game, so I'm gonna listen to you guys. But the highlights that I saw, and I know looking at the game, you see everything like the analyst was saying. You get to see the defense, the rotations. But man, the first thing, Collins, he seemed to benefit better with Murray. Also, that's not surprising, but it's a good thing for us. It just seemed like Murray was just finding them. Like if he's in the paint, boom, he throw it down real quick. So I can tell there was some focus there. The chemistry already looked good. Aaron, what's his name? What's the point guard?
Holiday.
Aaron Holiday.
Aaron Holiday.
That kid. That kid.
If we can get that from the backup point, man.
Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you, right? I called doing the broadcast. If y'all don't know, I was doing a watch along. I was working on my play-by-play skills.
Yeah, I was watching that one.
But let me tell you something. I called Aaron Holiday. His offensive better version of DeLon Wright.
DeLon Wright, yeah. DeLon Wright, yeah.
And this is the big difference of why you need a point guard, whoever comes on to replace Trey, to be able to score the ball. And I'm gonna tell you why. One, it keeps the defense honest. You're playing 5-on-5 ball. Two, with DeLon Wright, the defenses didn't have to account for him on the offensive side. They know he wasn't going to shoot the ball unless he was, basically forced to shoot it, right? But it's one play in the game that showed me everything I need to know. Trey was on the left wing. He passed the ball to Aaron Holiday. Trey runs baseline, and like 2 dudes follow him. And Aaron Holiday's smart basketball IQ, he dribbled right to the elbow of where Trey just left, and it was wide open, and he can knock those shots down, something that DeLon Wright wasn't good consistently at knocking down those jump shots. Yeah. So I think Aaron Holiday finished with 16 points.
Yeah.
I mean, that is amazing from your backup guard. That was supposed to be what Sharif Cooper was supposed to be able to do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also from that game, man, let me tell you something. I'm listening to all y'all talk, man. I'm gonna tell you, I was just like analysts, man. Like I thought it was a real game at first. I kind of lost track because I'm over here. I was trying to do play-by-play, but you could tell I was getting excited, especially when Colin was yamming on them boys.
I was like,
poster early.
Yeah, he baptized him.
Collins had a different bounce, man.
Well, hey, his. Remember the last time we saw John, he had a messed up foot.
He was injured,
and he was injured. So when you athletic, and you get injured, especially in your foot or the leg area, you're pretty much gonna lose a lot of your bounce. But he looked real healthy. John once again was efficient as hell shooting the ball.
That reminds me, him and Hunter were very efficient today.
Well, the
Very
thing with
efficient.
Hunter is we
Yeah, they both
already
were. That's
we
awesome.
already know Hunter can shoot the ball. That's what I've been trying to tell people. I don't need to see him shoot the ball in preseason. I know he can shoot.
For me, it's a matter of consistency.
I want him attacking the basket.
Which he did.
And you saw
He
what
was
happened
effective.
today. When he attacked the basket, he was getting to the free throw line. And I told people this, man, I've been saying it, and I know Matt can vouch for me. Hunter should be getting to the line 4 to 5 times a night. That's that's why he can't average 18 to 20 points, because he just sitting in the perimeter just shooting these jump shots. If they go in, good. If they don't, they don't. But at least when he attacked the basket, it's a chance for a foul, get to the line, and one. And we saw that today. And we saw Hunter been watching my show, bro. He been watching the show because he must have heard how many times I said Trae Young averaged more rebounds than him last season.
Yeah, he got what,
And
7 or 8?
He got 7 today.
Bro,
he got 7.
he had 4 in the first half. I was like, he done already beat his average. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Matt.
So I got a question for y'all. So Nate and especially the front office talked about they want to stagger Trae and Murray and have one of them on the floor at all times, right, for 48 minutes. But then you got Bogey's coming back, right? So how you gonna Holiday, Bogey, and having Trae or Murray on the court? How do you think it depends on the matchup, or how you gonna split the minutes?
Me personally, when it comes to Bogey, right? I'm gonna go with the hotter player, the hotter on the offense and the defensive side. Like I would tell Bogey straight up, if I'm Nate, I'm telling him like you need to be a better defender if you want to get it back on the floor. Well, if you want to get those same minutes, well, let's be real. He's not getting the same minutes he got last year. Okay, we gonna dead that now.
Yeah,
he's not gonna come off the bench and getting 30 minutes. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's not that good. Not when you got an Aaron Holiday and a Justin Holiday who come on board, give you buckets. Now they may not give you all these threes that Bogey can give you, but they play way better defense.
So you think he would sacrifice Bogey? He would sacrifice Bogey minutes for Aaron Holiday?
No, look at it like this: sacrifice Bogey minutes for some wins.
Okay. I'm just curious. I just want to know what y'all think. I'm just curious.
Hey, that's just my opinion. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Who else want to tackle?
All right. As far as Bogey, having less minutes this year than last year, what happens if it's like 15, 18 minutes per game instead of 30? Is that seem suitable enough for Bogey in this case to have some of those minutes dished out to Aaron and Justin Holiday?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Markeith. When you get a chance, Markeith, go and watch Bogey's media day interview.
I saw that.
They brought up about him coming off the bench, and just his facial expression said everything I needed to know.
Oh no,
with his mind,
right?
Yeah, exactly. Go watch it if you get a chance while we on the show. Go on YouTube it. Open the window, YouTube it. Just watch his face. Don't even listen to what he says. Because he gives up, his face says everything.
I think I heard a pretty good idea.
But then he gives you this whole political answer. But his face was like, I was like, uh-oh, somebody must not told him his role on the team. You feel me?
Yeah. But so I'm just curious about that. I just don't know how that's gonna work.
I mean,
well, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get in shape real quick. We're gonna go ahead. Let's knock out these player ratings early. Let's go ahead and get in player rating shape so we can get ready for the regular season. And like I was saying at the beginning of the show, since we don't got Kevin Huerter bum ass anymore, we ain't got to hear analysts give Kevin Huerter a 9 for a 10-point effort. You know.
Hey, I'm not gonna get on Kevin Huerter now. I think it's gonna be. I only said that just to mess with analysts, man.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have a big opportunity in Sacramento. I mean,
I'm about to say, you've been reading the Sacramento papers. They high on him.
Yeah. Oh, I already know, man.
It don't matter, man. It don't matter. Listen, if it don't equal no wins, who cares? Don't
They
no
better
one
be
cares.
No. He goes to
They better
franchise.
be
He was
high.
struggling to win.
Bruh.
That's exactly what.
No one cares if you average 25 on a losing team, bro. No one cares.
Well, I tell you
Be-
what.
hey, Demond, because
They
they
got
said
Mike
his,
Brown. They got Mike Brown over there, right?
yeah,
Yep.
and they said
first.
Kevin's Eastern Conference Finals experience can help them turn their
they're a
losing
poverty
ways around.
franchise.
Okay,
They're a
okay.
poverty franchise.
Okay,
They're a
All right.
poverty-
get the
But-
500, get the 500 first before we
I
talk
think-
about turning
I
around
need
a
to get. I
franchise.
need to get down. I need
They
to get
better
on
be
some-
high on them. They gave up.
See-
They messed up their draft flexibility for the next 6 years to get them. So
Yeah, and with Sacramento, they better, if they don't make the playoffs, they better have a first round draft pick because you know everybody, teams that know for a fact they ain't gonna make the playoffs, they're gonna go straight down tank
Oh, they'll
mode
tank. Well,
for them top two
exactly.
picks. It's okay. So
Hey.
you don't trade.
and it's the
Even,
We're gonna talk.
Sacramento-
Hey, we're gonna talk about old Victor. He a hooper. But let's go ahead. Let's start these player ratings. Since I got Markeith up here, I'm gonna start with you, Markeith. We're gonna start these player ratings chat, and y'all know how it go. Scale of 1 to 10. Ain't no half numbers. Okay, and it's only for today's game, and it's not no A, B, or C because it's always somebody who type it in A, B. It's 1 through 10. We only rating the player performance for this game.
watch somebody pull up hunters performance for the Heat.
Okay,
Now-
guys, let's start with. So I'm gonna start with. Let's start off at the bottom. Let's start with Frank Kaminsky. 16
Okay.
minutes tonight, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. What you giving him on a scale of 1 to 10 there, Marquis?
I'm gonna say this is the only player that played today that I'm gonna give a bad grade. I'm gonna give it a D to a D plus. Reason why?
Who?
D to a D plus for Frank
It's
Kaminsky.
1
What
through
is for
10.
sure? What is for sure? You don't
One,
play 15
Marquis,
minutes. I'm
1
sorry.
through
The
10.
number.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You said
I
it.
want to say like a. I want to say two. I want to say
Okay.
two because
That's rough.
again, you cannot play 15. I know it's preseason, but you don't play 15 minutes to get a donut hole. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Especially when you had a wide open layup in
Oh,
that
yeah.
game. Now, my advice to him: the backboard is there for a reason. Use the backboard. You have the chance to use it. You don't
Or
aim
just-
at the back of the rim.
Or just dunk it. I mean, he is 17. Let me
least.
see. The
I
chat
mean,
say
sheesh.
Bernard says 3. Oh, shout out my girl Jay back in the building. She give him a 1. DJ German give him a 1. Marquis said it. What you
I said
talking,
2.
analyst? What you giving them, analyst?
So I was actually very high on Frank when he came here. I think that I think he was a little bit more than scoring. He didn't score, but I think he was a body.
Here he go. He did the little things. He did the little things.
Shoot, I thought what I said
Man.
was generous. I mean, sheesh.
Well, listen. I think that he, he was a body, and I'll give him a 4.
Here we go. He already on that BS already.
Generous called it.
Already. What you got? What you got on him, Matt?
Analyst, I told you after I went to the open practice, I texted, I said he might get cut.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like
I didn't want to
he was
believe
that-
it.
He was
I didn't
that
wanna believe it,
bad.
Matt.
And I'm
I didn't
like,
wanna believe that.
and it's
I didn't want to believe that.
analyst like he gonna turn it around. He coming back from injury. I'm like, I know what I see. He don't look good at all. I'll give him a 1.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because-
okay.
I'll give him a 1 only because of his passing from the post, high post,
Yeah.
from the top of the
Yeah, three-
key, his
yeah,
passing and stuff, his screen setting. But that's like writing your name on a piece of paper for a test. Like
Yeah.
that's bare minimum.
And also,
Okay.
you also get more than 1 rebound. You're 7 foot.
What you got on that, GM?
Boy, I tell you, we got some hard professors in here, boy. Man, nah, it's the first game. Like I said, chemistry. Atlanta. I talk about this on my channel for the Falcons, man. Atlanta, the fans, boy, y'all, they're tough, boy. The first game, I kind of agree with analysts, man. I'm more like that. I look at you got 3 assists, 1 rebound. That probably should be up a little bit if you got 16 minutes.
A little bit.
He played. He
It's
was
below-
in the game. He was in the game with Capella. So I mean,
Still could
Yeah,
have got
you
more
know.
than a rebound.
And I believe Frank Kaminsky got what it take, and
Yeah.
I think he's going to warm up. You know, I think it's below average for looking at this, so I give him a C minus.
1 through
Number
10.
letter grade, number grade.
Oh, no,
I
I'm
did the
sorry,
same thing.
no, okay, I did the same thing. So below average, which would be a 5, I give him a 4. I
All
gotta
right.
agree with the analysts on that.
I
You
give
know,
him I'm gonna go with analyst. I'm gonna give him a 4, man, only because new team probably didn't know he was gonna get this much action. Um he did the little things, even though I was cracking the joke, but he was out there hustling, getting back and forth down on the court. So I give him a 4, man. I give him a 4. Okay. Who we got next? Let's see, Chia. We will go with Aaron Holiday. Aaron Holiday, let me read you a stat line. 26 minutes, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He shot 50% from the field. He shot 66% from 3. He was 2 for 3. Perfect from the free throw line, 1 steal, only 1 turnover. He was a +3. Talk to me. Talk to me, GM. What you got on him?
hey man, I know you know, y'all know DeAndre Hunter is the guy for me, but this guy right here, man, if he can bring something like this every night, you know, maybe the assist is gonna probably get up, but I gotta give him like a 9, man. And
Okay.
only because the assist is not there, so I'm gonna be a little hard on him. But I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all say 10. But yeah, it's a 9.
All right, look like the chat agreeing with you. What you got on that, Matt?
I agree. 9. That's what I wrote down. He was pretty good. That's why I'm like wondering about his minutes versus Bogey when Bogey get back, because I mean, he was pretty impactful. You know, you felt like you knew he was on the court every time. You know, when he was out there, like some dude was out there and you like, oh yeah, he is out there. But with him, he's noticeable. You know, so yeah, I thought he had a very good game. And the we said 1 turnover.
Yeah, just 1 turnover.
That's great. As much as he had the ball.
Yeah, ball security. What you got on that, analyst?
So this is another guy I was very excited when I saw the we signed. I'm gonna give him a 10 because I think that looking at the way that his game it didn't look like he was a new player. It's just like he blended right in. He came in. His offense was there. His offense was good. He got no stroke, but the defense was there too. You know, he was fighting hard. He was defending. He was just being tough. You know, him and his brother, but he was just being tough. And that's what we need. You know, we need defense, but we can't have you going for 0 points on the offensive end. You know, when you're the backup point guard like Delon. So I think that when you have a guy like him who can ball handle, he stopped a couple of times. He took that mid-range shot. It was great. And listen, he's going to be a key piece moving forward. He's going to give us a lot of options and a lot of optionality. Going throughout the rest of the regular season. So I give him a 10.
All right, what you got on the Marquis?
I might have to agree with him. 10. This is the type of point guard, every team would love to have come off the bench. Give me those type of solid minutes. Like
16.
Shoot, and with the turnover, it's hard not to turn the ball over. Okay, it's the NBA. It's gonna be hard to turn. It's hard not to turn the ball over. So I'm not gonna knock him on that one. But his defense was really good. I also like his shot selection. Didn't fall in love too much from the 3. Only took 3 shot attempts from 3. Hit 2 of them. If the shots weren't there, he either took it to the bat, took it to the rim, or took that mid range, and he was really good at it. It was. I also like that a lot. So yeah, 10, man, for great defense and great shot selection, great decision making.
All right, did I already hit you? I hit you up, GM, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went first.
Hey, I'm with the chat. I'm gonna give him a 10, man. And I thought he was outstanding for his very first game with the Hawks. And it's like y'all said, man. It's like he just fell in play. It looked like he been playing for us for years, man. There was no lapse on the offensive end. On the defensive end, the hands was active. So I like that. So I agree with everybody else, man. He get a 10. I thought he did amazing, man.
What did Matt give him?
Matt gave him a
9.
9.
Okay.
Okay, so I got Markeith. I'm gonna start with you. The next player we got up is Onyeka Okongwu. 26 minutes, 11 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, 5 for 9 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. He was perfect from the free throw line. He had 1 steal, 1 turnover. He was a plus 15. What you got on him, Markeith?
Nah, yeah, this gonna be high grade for me. I'm gonna go 10. I'm gonna go 9 though. You know, great day today. Great day. I know a lot of minutes, still solid numbers for a center, and that three he took, I'm guessing he just winged it right there. Which again, I think he can hit those. The time will come, but yeah, love the performance he showed today. With the rebounds, points, the free throws, man. Hit all your free throws, very important, especially for centers. Centers be the ones that be struggling free throw line the most, and I'm glad on Kongu, man, hitting those free throws, man. You're working on that jump shot and the free throws. Good to see.
Once again, guys, if you haven't been noticing, he taking a minute from Capella, man. Capella played 19 minutes. Okongwu had 26. So I'm just putting that out there. What you got on that analyst on Yeka's performance tonight?
I thought he was. I thought it was good, but too many deficiencies on the defensive boards. When he got in the game, yes, it's Giannis. Those are big guys over there the Bucks have, but you got to go and fight for it. You gotta go through there and you gotta take the ball. And I thought he did that once, but you got to make that more consistent. I mean, that's what Travis said on the exit interview. He's got to become a better defensive rebounder, and if he can do that, the main issue we had tonight was the defensive boards. That's the only thing we really lost tonight, honestly. So if you grab those boards, I know he can't do it by himself, but if you grab those boards, we are a way better team, and teams don't have much on us. Teams not getting those second chance points. We fouled a lot on the second chance points. So, I think Onyeka was solid. I would give him a 9. I'm going to give him an 8. But I think his offensive performance was great. It was there. And I think even his on-ball defense was there. Just the defensive rebounds. I know it fell on him, but, I wasn't pleased on what I saw with him with that tonight. Today.
Okay, what you got on the Matt?
Anna's looking at my paper. I got an 8 for. I got an 8 for. Oh yes, I had 9, but them what's his name for the Bucks? The Siakam.
Serge
Ibaka. Then minutes dropped his numbers down. I mean, dropped him from a 9 to an 8. I'm like, dude, how you getting big body by him? And he's like, what, 33, barely played last year.
Power forward.
That was a little disappointing. Yeah, that was a little disappointing to see. But overall, I liked he got to get better on the boards. But overall, the whole time he playing, I'm like, can Clint roll an ankle or can I wanted to get hurt or nothing, but I'm thinking like you
go down there, Matt.
I'm thinking like
something. We can't get a first round pick for him.
I'm thinking like Onyeka is like he coming for Clint, like he coming for that job, and I'm like this is what we need in the starting lineup. Like if you flip, what do you have, 11 points, and Clint played, you know what I'm saying, and Clint down there not doing nothing, can't hit any free throws. I thought defensively Clint was all right, but I mean I'm like when I'm watching Onyeka, I'm like this is the center like we need. This is what we need for this group. He sets better screens than Clint. He's better on the defensively on the perimeter than Clint. You know what I'm saying? He got as many rebounds as Clint, if not more. I'm like he got to get stronger and get a little bit more aggressive on the defensive boards. But other than that, I'm like by All-Star break, he should be he should be the starting center.
We shall see. What you got on them GM for Onyeka's performance tonight?
Hey, what Matt just said at the end, that's the key. He should be the starting center. So That's why he's getting a 9 from me. You come in a game, you get 11 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, 26 minutes. Clint Pella got 0 assists. It's not. I'm not knocking him. It's just more that I see more production for
I'm
him to
not
be the
gonna.
backup.
Yeah.
He deserved to get his grades deserve to be high. I mean, for me, so that's why I'm gonna give him a 9 because he's a bit he's coming off the bench, but he's producing like he's our starter center. So right now that's what I give him.
Demar, after you, I'm gonna say something real quick, just real quick.
All right, and I'm gonna roll with a I'm gonna roll with an 8
Okay.
for double O.
Double O.
Um,
Yes. Double
I
O.
mean, I like what I saw. Only thing, only thing I was really looking for from Double O was I wanted to see him shoot jumpers. That's all I wanted to see. All the stuff he did
Yeah.
today, I'm gonna keep it real. All the stuff he did today, he already been doing it. But I saw him shoot that 3,
I mean, it was almost
and
in. To be honest, it was
I
almost
It looked
like
good.
yeah, it looked good. It
I
was
like
almost
the
in.
form. I like that he got it and he shot it. He didn't hesitate. He just
winged
pulled the
it.
trigger. So that let me know that he been working on that shot. Or like he says, like Onyeka said, he said he already know how to shoot the ball. He just doesn't. They just don't ask him to do it. And but he looked good, man. So I give him a strong 8. As far as what Annis was saying about the rebounding, I think the no, he didn't hit it. Trey, shout out my guy Trey Beast up in the building. Trey be popping up here. He usually be at work when he pop up here, but he shot the 3. It looked good. He didn't make it, but as far as the rebounding, I think that issue is going to be we just need more help. I was watching Nate, and I think Nate correct. We need the guards. They're gonna have to chip in with some more rebounds. And some of the boards, I mean, the ball just wasn't bouncing our way. I mean, you got to at least be close to the ball to get the boards. But like I said, Milwaukee is a tall team,
Yeah, they wanted the taller
and
teams in
just
the league.
yeah, just like when we played them in the conference finals, they was a plus. This time they was like a plus 15 against us in the boards over this game. So, but and I did well. I'll speak on that when we get to Nate. But I give him a good, I give him a solid 8. And let me bring my guy D-Rock in. What's good, D-Rock? What's popping with you, homie?
Hey,
What's
Everybody
good,
popping
y'all?
up tonight.
hey, what's up?
Okay, GM. Since I got you up here, we are on Justin Holiday, shooting guard. He gave us 32 minutes, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 for 7 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3. He was a plus 6. What you giving Justin Holiday?
Oh man, Justin Holiday. He's a shooting guard, right? The backup,
Yeah,
right?
number 8. Yep.
Okay. Woo. I look at the bench. So you're coming off the bench. I'm not going. It's a role thing. So I look at the numbers and the way somebody mentioned this chemistry with his brother. Like they already been here. Hey, everybody. I mean, I give him an 8. I was about to say a 9, but the shooting. I mean, she would look like Aaron Holiday was the shooting guard. So
Yeah.
yeah, just that in itself. But the defense and the energy, they did great. And this is the first game, so I mean, yeah, I give him an 8. I give him an 8.
Okay, what you got on that, Marquis?
All right. Might agree with GM on this one. Hey, that not no. Again, first game, only not a lot on the stats board, but didn't do too bad either. I mean, hey, defense, energy, shot selection can improve a little bit. Now. I mean, it's got a little iffy, but still, that's the shots will come. But yeah, and hey, I mean, it was not a terrible day for him. I mean, hey, it was one of the guys come to bench was actually producing today. So,
All righty, analyst, what you got on Justin Holiday?
So when we got
Let me read the chat real quick. The chat say we got Bernard say 7, Trey say 7, Josiah say 7. Go ahead, analyst.
So when we got Justin, the first thing I thought about was this dude is gonna be really good on defense. And I wasn't really looking at the scoring, and I'm all about scoring, but I wasn't really looking at scoring. I thought that he I thought he did really solid on the offensive end, but I was more looking at him on the defensive end. I was looking at him fighting through those screens, staying with this guy, taking pride and being with his guy, not trying to, he didn't have to direct traffic out there. Everyone on that floor was playing some type of defense to where they knew where they needed to go. But with Justin Holiday, he stayed with his guy, and that's what was great about in my opinion, his game tonight. Two assists. He's a decent ball handler. So I liked him tonight. And I'm gonna go with I'm gonna give him a 9. I thought he was really big there.
This ain't Kevin Herter.
Hey,
he got another love.
we got good holiday for Kevin Herter.
He gonna find Arnold's gonna find somebody to give a 9 to. It don't even matter. What you got on that, Matt? What you got on Justin the Holiday today?
All right, I'm looking at the bar is like TLC, right? So he's way better. Well, he's better than TLC, but that don't mean Well, I'm trying to balance in my head the grading because I don't think he played well really at all. His shot selection was awful. His defense, he gave energy and effort on defense, got around some screens, but I gotta say.
But isn't that the main reason we got them Holiday boys here for that defense?
A defender.
Yes, the defense, but also the shooting. And I thought we got him as a veteran. We got him as a veteran and a champion. He's supposed to come with a little bit better decision making.
Yeah.
And shot selection. And my man was out there shooting he's trying to earn a contract. And I'm like, you already got one. So I'm like, just pass the ball around and play your part. But I thought he was real trigger happy.
When we got him, I never thought about offense.
All right. So GM, tap in with me. What's your thoughts on? Wait, you already do Justin Holiday?
Yeah, already.
Okay, we on D-Rock. D-Rock, what you got on Justin Holiday, my guy?
So I had literally just watched the highlights. So I thought he did okay. But like I was saying earlier, we got it from defense, and for the most part, I thought he, defended pretty well and stuff. I'll give him a 7.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with y'all, man. I think he get a 7. I understand what Matt is saying. Some of the shots was but I was mainly looking for him on the defensive side. And when we had both the Holiday boys up there, and I saw when they went up there, they went to go trap Drew Holiday, and they got a turnover.
Yeah.
So I got to give him credit for that. But the shooting, that's something that could work on. But he probably could just had a bad shooting game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've seen him shoot better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The shots, the shots are called. The shots are called.
No, I was talking about him making it. I was talking about him making or missing. I was talking about how many he was taking.
Yeah. Hey.
But you got to
3 for 7. So
I'm gonna tell you like this. He really probably not going to get that many minutes. Those are Bogey's minutes right there. He played Justin Holiday, shooting guard, played 32 minutes. He not going to be averaging no 30 minutes a night when Bogey come back. That's what Bogey.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Could be, or probably do it more of a 70-30-ish type deal. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's move on to everybody's favorite big man in the NBA,
Lord,
Clint Capella.
Oh man.
We're gonna start with.
Oh, he's gonna start with me.
We're gonna start with GM.
He putting the pressure on me, huh?
All right, let me read you his numbers as a reminder.
No need.
19 minutes, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 for 2 from the field, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 steal. He was a -3. Wow, that's crazy.
He was the only
-3
negative besides
Kaminsky. He was a -3, but this is what I will say. He got them 2 offensive charges on Giannis.
Credit to that. That's all those.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So he was that. So I'm gonna say this. he was standing tall on that defensive side. He looked like he trying to make a defensive team this year, because you don't really see too many actual bigs take them charges, and he stepped up in both of those. So I got to tip my cap for him on that one. You know what I'm saying? So what's your take on that, GM?
Okay. Now, this is where coaching got to come in. So Clint Capella, he's fairly young when you look at the overall perspective, but for our team, my expectation is for him to be that captain, that guy. You've been to Houston, now you're in Atlanta.
Oh, you're talking about that veteran leadership.
Yeah, the veteran leadership. Yeah. So, the off season, I know I heard Damon say this, and I hurry up and wrap it up. But I got to say this about Clint Capella. I don't see his game evolving like anywhere.
It hasn't.
It just stays stagnant, So
that's
why I'm gonna bring him a little hard. Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a prime example of how his game hasn't changed. There's one part in the game, they threw him the ball. He was at the free throw line, and he just stood there and held the ball, looking for somebody to pass it to.
Yeah.
When I'm like, bro, if you had worked on at least, and that's what I said. He don't have to be shooting from the three, but I'm saying if he had a little push shot from the free throw line,
could you at least push it, hook the ball?
That's something he could have done.
It needs to be passable.
And right there, it showed you his weakness on the offensive side, and that's why I keep saying people so worried about John Collins when we number one priority we need to be getting rid of or upgrading is Clint Capella. But let me slide over to analysts. Did you grade him yet? Oh, my bad.
No,
my bad,
I didn't.
My bad.
I got you fired up with that one. I do. I'll be real quick. So Clint Capella, and I'll explain why. He gets a 5 today, and it would have been lower. But it's a first one, they're in another country, and the reason I'm saying that is because, like you're mentioning, he just got it. All I saw was that hook, and if you're not gonna do that, then at least get them boards up or get something up to where something is like rebound should be at 8, 19 minutes should be a dog, and just taking over. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say with that. I might be being too hard on him, but I just expect a little more from him.
All right, let's go to analysts. And before analysts go, let me see the chat saying Bernard say 7, Jay say 6, DJ German say 4.
Okay.
Talk to me, analyst. What you got on Clint Capella today?
I think
here he come with some craziness. Here it comes.
Clint is good. And by the way, GM, you were very kind. By the way, just to let you know,
I appreciate it.
I wanted to say this: if all it takes is on Yeka, I'm referring this to Clint, is to become a better defensive rebounder. Clint is gone by the trade deadline. I'm telling you that. Travis does not like. Travis does not like. I'm telling you, you gonna see trade deadline come around. Onyeka gonna be getting all his minutes, and we're gonna be getting a first round pick and someone else for Clint Capella because this dude is not good. He's not good. I'm telling you. I never thought. This dude, he's 28 years old. He's supposed to be in the prime of his career.
Yes.
And he scored 5 points.
This the best you gonna get, bro.
Man.
And this is awful. This is awful because
it wasn't that bad, man.
It wasn't that bad.
Come on now.
He do have to play a role because you got all these other players around.
But let me tell you this. Let me tell you how bad it was. I forgot. I think it was Trey who gave it to him in the pick and roll. Without Trey, he would have had 1 point tonight. 1 point. 1 point.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna end it here, but I'm giving Clint Capella 2 tonight.
Jeez.
Wow. I can see that.
Worse than Kaminsky? Really?
But you know what? Kaminsky might be on that level though. And now Kaminsky can shoot.
Yes, Kaminsky.
So, I mean,
that's
I
the
can-
Yeah, but
difference.
Honestly, I
Kaminsky
thought
can't
Kaminsky was-
defend though. That's
That's
his
the
problem.
I was
the
about to
counter.
say
That's
that.
the counter.
He
yeah.
can't defend. That's why they move him. That's why they done moved his ass to the 3-point line. It's like,
How
bro,
many
you can't
blocks?
handle.
The
How many
two
blocks
came
he
from
had,
the two charges, by the way. Just so
Who,
you know that.
Capella?
Yeah.
I think he had one, but I
Yeah,
mean,
one or two. It was one or two.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
He
And
was
y'all know I
terrible.
don't even like Clint Capella, but I'm gonna tip my cap to him today, man. He played.
What did he do?
Bro, those two charges help set the tone, man.
Yeah,
It helps.
That's why
It
he
hel-
got a 2 because the
it
2
hel-
charges.
What?
All right, hey, talk to me. Talk to me, Marquis. What you got on
Okay.
Clint Capella, baby?
Okay, now as far as the stats, as far as they, some good, some bad. I mean, oof. I mean, gosh, you gotta find you can't be glued to the paint. You cannot be glued to the paint on offense. I'm sorry,
No
especially in this
offensive
day and age in NBA.
No
you can't.
offensive game.
You are 28, closing into 29 years old. Yeah, at least have a jump shot like around 10 feet away from the basket. Come on
No
now.
hook shot. No,
Even
no hook shot.
Gobert does
Where
has
you-
that best. You don't even have
Where you
that
been
good of a
at,
jump
King
shot.
Phillip? I just
Something
mentioned I done mentioned the Chargers 3 times already, bro.
So
And I mentioned that's why I gave him a 2 because of the 2 charges.
and then with those charges, Toro, props to him. It's not easy to draw 2 charges against one of the best players in the NBA. It's not easy to do that. He was able to pull it off twice. So that's gonna be the big plus to him. Needs to rebound better. I mean, I know you're playing against a tall team.
4
but dang,
rebounds.
you're gonna be undersized for basically like
Gotta be a
3/4
dog.
of the season. You're gonna be undersized going up against opposition centers, which is most of them are like close to 7 foot. So you gotta rebound better. His offense as well. With the jump shot,
It's not there. It's
not there again. Not there
it's-
again.
It's never coming either. It's never
If it's
coming.
not gonna be there, y'all saw what Double O did on that when he got that ball on the post, hit that spin move, hit that nice
Yeah.
that was awesome. If Clint Capella can do more
Yeah.
post shots, if he can at least have that, that's at least something he can do on offense by himself, not being just a loud threat, and that's it.
It ain't coming,
So-
bro.
Taking all that into
Yeah.
account,
Not.
I want to say 5. I gotta duck it down to a 4 because the 2 charges were a major plus, and it only took 2 shot attempts. Lucky enough, he made them both thanks to Trae Young. But again, it was a lot of bad things, but it wasn't like it was not worse than Kaminsky. I'm sorry, it was just not worse than him.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna give a 4 just because 2 charges were a major plus to this.
Okay,
Major.
what you got on the mat?
I just want to begin with saying that Clint, I believe, is the 4th highest paid center in the NBA. He makes $20 million a year.
Really?
I figured
I
that
just wanna-
was going.
I just want to begin.
Thank you, man.
with that. I want to begin the
That's
conversation with
important.
that. I mean, I'm thinking I have 5 written down, but I don't. I'm trying to figure out how I got to that number.
I mean,
I
that's
wanted to say 5 too, but
I
it was
think a
hard.
5. I think a 5 is pretty fair.
What did he do?
I mean,
under the charges?
he's not.
Well, we already know he limited offensively. We've been know we
But
known that from day one, guys.
But it's
We
just
know
not
that.
that. He got to be. He's so
So, man-
bad on offense. He has to be so good on defense. And
Yeah,
that's
on
what-
boards
yeah,
to make
yeah,
to compensate.
yeah,
But he's just like,
He did his thing on defense. He drew the charges.
how many defensive rebounds?
He's
How
gonna
many
need about
defensive
6
rebounds he
7
had?
of them at night.
Bruh, the rebound, and listen, he can't do it by himself, man.
That's fair.
He was
He
going
was in the
against
paint the whole time.
bro.
Yeah, you gotta be
Hey,
great.
hey,
But
Jamal,
also- but
I can
also,
put
like I
Rodman. I can put Rodman out there, man.
But also,
See, that's
like
the
I
thing.
said,
like Rodman,
you
I
can't
can deal
control.
with Rodman because Rodman wasn't going to shoot for Detroit, but you knew he was I mean, he's shorter than these guys.
Yeah, but that's a different NBA. This is a newer NBA
But
now,
Demond,
man.
but
But he
Demond,
got
what
to
about
be
his?
that player because he's playing like that. You see what I'm saying?
But Demond, what about his 12 rebound games? His 14 rebound games? His 20 rebound games? What about those games? He can do
but,
it then.
Yeah, but guess look who we playing. We never rebound good against the Bucks ever.
Yeah.
he got to do better.
They
I mean, no,
always got us plus double digits in rebounding. No matter who we got on the court, it never fails. Even when he does get double-digit rebound against the Bucks, we still get slaughtered on the boards. And my point is this. My point is that I'll shut up. Clint Capella. Well, y'all already know I ain't like Clint Capella for 2 years now. I've been saying upgrade the center position, but we stuck with him. But today, I think he gave a decent effort. Now, obviously, it ain't no 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 effort.
No.
But I mean, let's look at, because one, what we already know, he didn't add shit to his game. We know that already. So let's look at did he do good at what he's already good at? You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. No. Oh,
No.
go ahead.
How many rebounds did he have?
Okay.
You can usually depend on those 9.
Well, bro, he only played 19 minutes. I mean,
Yeah, it's
there's a reason for that. There's a
But
reason
hey, if
for
you
that.
don't add to your game, Damon, if I don't add to my game, and I'm a veteran now, the leadership is coming towards me. I'm gonna be a dog on the court.
I mean,
Like
like,
on a particular
have
side
I not,
of the ball.
GM? Have I not been saying
I'm
that?
getting all these rebounds. I'm not looking for no excuse.
Okay, watch this, GM. Watch this. Matt, when we did the show the other night, didn't I say that when I did we was talking about the media day, and the first thing I said, Matt, how come none of the people asked him, did he add anything to his game? Right. And what it makes me wonder, did the front office tell him he need to add something to his game? Or did they tell him, hey, you just gonna be our defensive anchor, keep doing the defensive stuff, woo-de-woo-woo? Because he been playing like this his whole career. He ain't never shot the ball.
It could be that.
I mean, we all know he only here because Trey want him here. But I mean, at a
If
certain
Trey didn't want
point,
him here,
like,
he'd been going to Charlotte.
My bad. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt. My bad. I didn't mean to hijack your stuff. Go ahead. My bad.
No. Go ahead. It's just like he's only here because Trey want him here. So But I mean, you still got to give me more than what is this? 4 rebounds.
He's got to get more than that.
Four rebounds, 5 points. I mean, I'm just saying for where he's paid, where he's at, he should be better than.
Well, talk to your general manager for extending him for no damn reason. Y'all know how I feel about that. And I bet y'all know I've been on that since the day they did it. That was so freaking stupid, Travis. You dummy.
Hey,
I'm trying. No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to trigger analysts. That's all. I was trying to trigger analysts. You know he loved. He loved Travis. He loved Travis. I'm trying to get a reaction out of analysts. He ain't fall for it though. What's your grade on them there, Matt? And then I'm gonna roll over to you.
Oh, 5.
5. Okay. All right. We on my boy D-Rock. What you got on Clint Capella, my guy?
Man, I know you already said about the rebound and stuff, but I'm giving him a 3 because he only gave me a couple rebounds. And
there you go.
If he
it's as simple as that.
Listen, if he would have gave me at least 7, I would have been okay. Like 7, okay.
So you're saying at least the same number of rebounds as double O today, at least. At least. Since he's the starter. At least
7.
Name me a center you can go get right now that's better. Oh, that's easy. DeMarcus Cousins still out there too. Go ahead.
Where's that? What happened to that?
Oh, go ahead, D-Rock. What you gave him a 3?
Yeah, I gave him 3. I mean,
okay.
I'm like you said, I'm not worried about him scoring. The 5 points, I don't care because that's not what he's here to do. He's here to rebound and play defense.
Okay, and you said he didn't do that. Well, he did the rebounding part. He didn't do
the rebounding. He didn't do. I mean, I did see him play. Some defense. Like y'all mentioned earlier, 2 charges and stuff. And
they ain't got foul trouble in the preseason game.
Hey, Damon, I just want to add, since we talked about his minutes, is why he didn't rebound. Jordan Nwora played 13 minutes and had 6 rebounds.
Ouch.
And he's a small forward.
He's a
6'7"
small forward, 6'7", yeah. And he's
like,
cool. I think he's a 2nd or 3rd year pro.
Now y'all see how I felt about Hunter when he averaged them damn 3.4 rebounds a game last season.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That was freaking terrible. Did I hit everybody on Clint so we can move on?
Hey, y'all, boy, I gotta head to work. So
okay, my guy.
I want to tap in with y'all real quick.
I appreciate it, man. Salute to you, my guy.
Yes, sir. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, peace.
Okay.
Well, King Phillip, you said who better? I'm just telling you, DeMarcus Cousins is better than Clint Capella.
Fair, yeah.
Overall,
Fair.
I mean,
yeah.
Way better.
Hassan Whiteside can give us more than what Clinton gave us tonight.
Hey, I saw what's his name? Not DeAndre Jordan. What's his name?
Ayton.
Penguin.
Hanging.
Drummond.
Drummond.
DeAndre Drummond. Oh,
yeah.
No,
I
not
love
picked up by
DeAndre.
somebody
Yeah.
He's
I
still
seen him over
available?
in China.
He
I
in
love
China?
Drummond.
Overseas. He overseas. We could go get him. Do
Yeah,
it.
He's
sure
signed-
could.
But he signed with the Bulls.
that's what I thought. He signed with the Bulls. I remember that. Yeah, he signed with the Bulls this year.
2-year minimum.
Yeah,
I love Drummond. I remember we talked about.
Let me listen.
Drummond,
What my
Matt.
boy
I
just
like
say?
Drummond.
Clint will go to a new team and ball out this system.
Good for him. He can go.
Let me tell you something, Dre.
It better
That's my
be some
boy. That's
great
my boy. That's
passes.
my boy right there, man. That's my boy. Hey, let me tell you something, Dre. Okay. Clint Capella do the same exact thing for us that he did for Houston. And if he go anywhere else, he gonna do the exact same thing. Not shoot the ball, brick free throws, give you good defense. That's what he gonna do for you, no matter where he goes.
And,
Okay.
And
Trade to Charlotte.
didn't one of y'all say Hassan Whiteside was better than Clint Capella?
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna mention this.
At least Hassan Whiteside averaged 7.6 rebounds last season.
Now, part of that, the dude's 7 foot. Part of that, he tall.
1 inch. 1 inch.
So,
1 inch.
I'm like,
All right,
1 to 2
guys.
inches still.
Let's move on to the a fan favorite for some, hated by some fans
What the?
due to his contract. John Collins.
Love
he gave you
by others.
24 minutes, 16 points, 3 rebounds,
Woo.
1 assist. He shot 70% from the field. That's 7 for 10. Okay.
Let's listen to the money, y'all.
1 for 1 from the 3-point line. It was a smooth stroke.
That was in front of the defender's face too. I remember that. It was just
He was a
smooth.
plus 15, and guess what else, guys? He only had 3 fouls. You know, usually Collins be in that foul trouble early, and they got to take him out. But since I got Matt up here, what you got on Matt? Bernard gave him an 8. Okay, I see a 9 by DJ. What you got? Oh, here's our local Raptors fan back again. Oh, Raj back.
The other day?
Rod getting in regular season in trolling shape. What you got on him there, Matt? On John Collins, you know. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
No, John Collins, I got a 10. I thought John
okay.
Collins. No, I mean the rebounding. No. The rebounding. You know what I'm saying? He could do better with that. But everywhere else, I mean, he was. This is the John that I've been looking for. And Damon, I wish Gerald was here because in the third and fourth quarter, when they passed JC the ball and he sealed his man off, right, and was able to turn around and shoot it over Bobby Portis, and I think it was Noor, the other dude, he sealed off and shot over. I'm like, this is the thing I've been telling y'all he can do for 2 years now, but y'all said he can't do.
I
didn't say
that.
Oh, maybe not you,
I love
Devon.
John Collins, man.
Well, I said
Maybe not
it
you
because he
do.
couldn't
I
do
know
it. He
Gerald.
wasn't doing it.
Hey, analyst, are you on Twitter right now?
Yeah.
Hey, go in the chat and at Gerald. Gerald in the chat. Add him real quick. Say he been called out.
Yeah, okay. He's selling dudes, turning around and scoring. I'm like, this is the John Collins, and you could tell early on Murray was looking for him. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that's like,
Oh shit!
you don't got to worry about Trey.
I knew
You don't got to worry about. He don't got to worry about Trey trying to find him all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now Murray's looking for him, and he got Murray and Trey passing the ball. So I think you saw that. He was re-energized. You know, so and he played good defense to me. So I got a 10.
Okay, what you got on that there, GM?
Hey, now you could talk. A lot of people can come to me and say, "Well, I was the one really talking about John Collins, not in a bad way, because I see the man laughing. I was saying is that contract work the second guy. He's not the second guy, but now with Murray, which has got me excited. That's why I said they need to keep him because I want to see him play with this team. And so it looked good. It looked good. He looks rejuvenated and he looks like the pressure's off of him. Based on what I saw, he looked at the energy. You can say he's healthy, but I'm saying, and he always had that slam dunk energy. But even his game, I'm saying his game as far as defense.
No, I'm only laughing because guess who just popped in?
Oh, he's
no.
in here.
Uh-oh.
Well, hey, let me wrap this up. I give him a. I want the rebound. I'm picky now because I look at the contract.
If you want to say 9 or 8, it's fair.
If I'm gonna do Clint Capella like that, then I give him an 8.
That's fair. That's fair.
I give him an 8.
That's fair.
24 minutes, 16 points. That's awesome.
I'm gonna have to redo my setup, man. I can't even bring everybody. I won't be able to see their face up in here.
I tell you what, I give him a 9.
Okay, a 9. All right. Let me see if I can fit Gerald up in here real quick.
Oh, Gerald here?
Yeah.
All right, Gerald, come on.
Yeah,
Can I fit up? Gerald. Hold up. Let me finish the player rating on Collins real quick. Then we're gonna swing it back real quick. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'll bring we got Rashad up in the building.
Oh Lord, Clint Capella.
What up, fellas?
What's up, man?
What's up?
I can't be long. I'm out of town with the wife.
Okay, real quick. Did you see any other game, or do you know?
Yeah.
Capella's
I actually just finished watching the replay.
What's your rating on Clint Capella? 1 out of 10. 1 to 10. Excuse me.
Clint was like a 5. He didn't have an impact.
Okay.
He didn't have an impact. They didn't.
Okay.
There you go.
They didn't need him. Like
and real quick, Rashad, what is your thoughts on us getting dominated on the boards? The Bucks was I think plus 15 on the boards. What is that? That's a 2-part question. Is it one? Are you concerned about that? And number 2, why are we getting dominated by the Bucks so much on the boards?
Well, my short answer is because Nate refused to play Clint and Okongwu in the front court.
I was looking for that.
What about when he played Clint and Kaminsky in the front court? That's even a taller.
Yeah, well, Kaminsky. I mean, come on, it's Kaminsky, man. Like, did we really expect Kaminsky to make a difference? Impact on the glass, like
he got
come on.
injured last season. He averaged
Come on, man. Like, and that's my point, right? Why would he put Kaminsky, who's a slow-footed big man, and you know he couldn't match up against wings or power forwards, or put his body on anybody, yet he wouldn't put Okongwu. He wouldn't try it with Okongwu because Okongwu can switch. He can guard on the perimeter, and he can guard bigs.
Hey, Rashad, do you think maybe Nate looks at Okongwu not as a 4, but he looks at him as Clint's replacement? Because he always comes in for Clint.
I think they're trying to protect Collins' value. That's really, I mean, because come on, man, it's a preseason game, right? Like, what would hurt? Like I said, you just played Kaminsky and Capella. Like, what would it hurt unless they look at it and say, okay, we may really have something, and we don't want to expose it, because if we do, then we're gonna have to give Collins away. That's the only thing I can think of, man. Because I mean, to me that don't make sense to me.
It could be.
I get that.
But let me get back to the player ratings, guys. Because guess what else I forgot? I'm on the time limit. I be forgetting that.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So the other night, me and Matt just made it at 159.59.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead. Let's get back on the player ratings. We was on John Collins, right?
Yeah, John Collins.
Okay. We are on Matt. What's your? Did I hit you on John Collins yet, Matt?
I ain't give Collins a grade, man. Collins got to step for me.
I thought you had to leave. Okay, go ahead. What's your thoughts on Collins and his rating?
Now I got another 10 minutes.
Hey, you better.
Collins got,
Hey,
Collins
hey,
got a
hey,
7 for me.
hey,
I don't
hey, you
I don't
better
think he
run that by.
fits.
Hey, Rashad, you might want to run that by your wife first
Yeah.
before you be like Tom Brady.
Oh nah, I already told her. She gave me 10 more minutes.
Okay, go ahead. Go
Nah,
ahead.
Collins. I thought Collins looked. I thought he looked good. I still don't think he fits though. Like the way our offense played was beautiful to me. The split actions that they put in, but it was all guard predicated, and the bigs were really working to get our perimeter score shots. So you had all these split actions with the dribble handoffs. You know, a lot of screen action, off ball
Yeah.
pistols, and stuff like that. I thought it was great, but really adds is spacing and a vertical threat. And I don't know if he'll get enough. I don't know if he'll get enough touches to really benefit from that, especially with the way Aaron Holiday looked. Man, Murray looked amazing. I like. Oh my God, that man, he looked so good to me. I really, with the way that he looked, I was like, we could be a top 2 seed if he can look like that night in and night out.
Yeah, he almost dropped a triple dub on that. What you got on that analyst on John Collins tonight?
Well, I definitely think John fits with the team.
Same here.
I thought I was saying that. I do because listen, I think I think this. I think John now is able, because the type of game that John has, he's not able to really have a by himself dominant game. He needs that little push from Dejounte, and I saw Aaron in the pick and roll with him. But the reason why I like John tonight, and I'm gonna give the player right now after I say this, is because he gives us that optionality to be able to run a pick and roll to where if you run it with him, he's usually not going to get denied at the rim, and he always finds a way to put it down, and then the floor spacing, and then it was big when I saw them. I think it was a handoff, and he spent and he rolled right to the basket. I never thought I'd see John Collins dribble the ball to the basket, but I saw him
That's
do
a
it.
point.
And I thought it was good. And 16 points tonight. Now, I was gonna give him a 10, but I thought GM had a really good point with talking about judging it fairly with Clint. John Collins is the power force. He has to do a better job rebounding. I'm not gonna knock him off too much because I thought he had a solid night. So I'm gonna give him I'll go with a 9. But if he has another off game with the rebounds, it can be lower because he has to do a better job on the boards. But I thought he was really good. Other than that.
Can I ask a question?
Y'all hitting them hard real quick, man. Marquise, what you got? What you got on John Collins tonight, Marquise?
All right. First of all, I want to say about John Collins, I am so glad we did not trade him. He looked great today. Now, as far as the fit on the team, he actually does. Because now bringing in DeJounte Murray, now he doesn't have to be your second best player on the team. He could be your third best player on the team now. And the numbers he got today, that's at least solid enough for your third best player. It's not too much to ask. So look, and the way he played today, again, like one of y'all said, look like a lot of that pressure just released. I mean, big time.
Hey,
the way he played today was also really good.
Can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask a question?
Let me get the rating, and then we'll come to your question.
All right.
Yeah, but overall, great day. Rebounding was the only issue. That's it. He can get more rebounds. I'm not too worried about him with that. Even with the rebounding issue, I'll still give him a 10 because he had a great day today. Overall, great day.
Real quick, I give John a 9. I don't care about the rebounding. John usually gives you about 7 to 8 rebounds a night. That's his career average. So I mean, 7 a night. He barely off of his career average of rebounding. So he gave me what he usually give me. So to me, for him to knock him off of that when he career averaging 8.5, and he give you 7, I think some people being you being a little
harsh.
Harsh on that. But I give him a 9. I like John Collins. He didn't hesitate when he got the ball. He knew exactly what he was going to do when he got the ball. When he had it down low, he didn't waste no time. He went straight at little buddy, got the buckets. Once again, one of the most efficient players on the court. He has no plays run for him. But one thing about John Collins that you're going to guarantee is this. Them little bit of opportunity he gonna get, he gonna be efficient with it. So when you 7 for 10 from the field, I take that every night. 7 for 10 from the field. I take that every night. And on the defensive flight, what he give us on the defensive end, he played great help defense. What you talking about? Did you watch the game?
Yeah, it should be very helpful.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna tell you something else. DeJounte Murray was looking for Collins tonight, bro. Well, this morning he was looking for him. And you know what? And you know what? It didn't take him forever to throw him the ball, unlike Kevin Herter, who be like,
I know, be hesitate.
So I think he did outstanding tonight. So what was your question, Rashad? Then we're gonna move on to the next player.
So it kind of just fits into what y'all was just saying, because the strength. I think everybody agrees. Collins' strength is finishing. Like whether it's at the rim, whether it's in a corner three, Collins' strength is finishing. So as an elite finisher, how many shots you think he'll get a night?
As far as an elite finisher?
As an elite finisher, how many shots do you think he'll get a night with this squad?
So when you say elite finish, are you talking about him finishing or him just getting the shots?
I'm talking about, like, when I say elite finisher, I'm not just talking about dunking. I'm talking about Collins' ability to put the ball in the rim at a high efficient level. That's his best skill. To me, that's his only skill, but that's his best skill.
Only.
Which I love, right? I'm saying,
first of all,
this is my question, because like elite
that apartment, that hotel Wi-Fi kicking your ass.
It was doing like that.
The Wi-Fi is going in. It's going in and out.
Yeah,
it's going in and out. Say the question again, Rashad.
How many
shots do you think he'll get a night with this team?
Can y'all hear me? He got like 10, right?
Yeah. Lamont, what did he have today?
I think he got 10 shots.
10
shots.
I think he get like
okay.
10
I would say 14.
Yeah, 14, I can even see that. Highest I would say he goes 14.
We'll see. Let's write it down. I say he gets less than 9 a game.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this though.
No, because of Murray. Now last year, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this though. If he get 9 shots a game, he gonna shoot. He gonna hit 6. So I still take that 12.
Very efficient still.
I'd rather have an efficient finisher.
What's the point of having a guy that you're paying $25 million a year if he's only gonna get 9 shots, 12 points, and he's not a plus on defense. He's not an elite rebounder.
Okay, well, how about this? Why am I paying Clint Capella $20 million? He don't even shoot the ball.
Thank you.
Because Clint is one of the best rebounders and rim protectors in the league.
Where was he at tonight?
Exactly.
On the bench. They had him on the bench.
Exactly.
He didn't play.
Exactly.
He didn't play. All right, look, my 10 minutes up, man. My 10 minutes up. So you
over here talking about somebody with just one skill. Clint Capella has one talent.
Clint got 5 skills, man. But we can argue about this later. I'm gonna hit y'all on the tweet. I'm gonna tweet it all. All right, fellas.
All right, my guy.
All right, man.
Let's go ahead and settle this battle real quick with old Tiki Gerald.
Okay, Gerald.
Gerald, you've been called out, my guy.
What's up? What's up? Talk to him. What's going on?
Hey, do this. Can you see everybody who in the chat? Who in the chat? Not the chat, but in the video on the screen.
I see GM.
It's GM, Matt, Markeith, and analyst.
Okay. So your banner cuts off analysts at the top.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it this weekend. I'm gonna redo the banner.
Okay.
Analyst at the top. You got Matt. You got GM. Who you think called you out? It's about John Collins. Who you think called you out?
GM.
I knew
No.
he was gonna say that.
No, it won't GM.
Hey, that's how hard I've been hard on him.
It won't GM.
It was
You'll be
Matt.
proud of me, Jerry.
Yep.
You'll be proud of me
Yeah,
today.
Matt called you out, bro.
All right, well, I'm here, Matt. What's up?
I told Damon in the second half, I'd say I'm a freeze frame it for Damon and Gerald in the second half when they ran some post action for John, some split action for John. He got the ball, he sealed the man off, Bobby Portis off, turned around and shot it and made it. Then he did it again on the other side against Nuora. So I said, this is the same thing I said he could do 6 months ago, and y'all said he had no lower body strength to seal it off and score.
Hold on.
Not you,
Y'all-
maybe not you, Damon, but I know Gerald.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
And I want to respond to that.
I'm about to say, I'm a Collins fan, pimp.
Same here.
So, all right, can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
Go
Then
ahead.
we're gonna move on to the finish these player ratings.
I believe two things can be true. Last year, what I said was absolutely the case, especially going to the games on the road and away games and seeing them little twiggy ass legs not being able to handle grown men in the NBA like he should be able to. His upper body tricks y'all. Okay, that's how I felt about him. Now it looked like he was in the weight room. Looked like he was in the weight room a little bit, and it also looks like he maybe Nate hired a post-up coach or something, or whatever happened.
Not Nate, huh?
Whatever.
Nah.
Maybe he made his son the post-up coach. I don't know.
I still don't know how this dude even on the staff. Get him up out of
But
here.
bruh, I like what I saw today. But the main thing I was looking for today, all jokes aside, I was just looking for continuity and health. That's really all I was looking for today.
And ball movement. That's what I
Which
said.
we saw.
Well, that'll kind of go with continuity because all the the new actions that they ran today. They looked a little sharper than I thought that they would look.
Yeah.
They
I ain't
look
never
like they
seen
was
before.
they look like they was regular
surprised.
season ready.
I
already.
think that's the benefit. That was the benefit of them, going to the Drew League and
No, that was
the league
that
in
was
Washington.
man.
And all
that's
that
that
too.
benefit. That's the benefit of getting DeJounte Murray.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that too.
Because guess
That too.
what? Without
New
DeJounte,
attitude.
they don't play them pro-ams. That was
Mhm.
DeJounte who set that
Yeah.
up, who called up Trey and John and said, "Hey
Mhm.
man, y'all come out here. Let's go and get it in. Let's start building this chemistry early." That was him who did
Yeah,
that.
and
That was
y'all
that was a good call right there.
Yeah.
seen that first pro game? Because I know I did. That
Hey,
was
we saw
good.
all of them.
That
Hey,
was good, man.
Since I got you up here, Markeith, you in the hole, baby. We on Dre Hunter.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Dre Hunter,
Okay.
25 minutes, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 6 for 10 from the field. Damn, that's 60% from the field. 2 for 4 from 3. Damn, 50%. 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 75%. 1 steal. He was a +4. What you got on Dre Hunter tonight?
All right. If I'm not mistaken, he did get a good amount of rebounds too, right?
7.
7.
He doubled
Okay.
his career. He doubled his career average.
Oh,
He more than doubled it, big time. But
yeah.
But overall today for DeAndre Hunter, man, very solid. I gotta say, one thing I want to see, what you want to see as well. See him take it to the basket in a consistent rate. He did that. Some of the buckets he didn't finish, but still, like the fact that he was aggressive, taking it to the rim. His shot selection was actually much more improved than last year, big time. He was also very efficient too. That's why I mentioned earlier in the video. He was very efficient, just like John Collins. Because sometimes last year it was very inconsistent. And the shooting efficiency was really bad. It was like 3 or 14 at times. But overall today, gotta give it a 9.
Okay.
I wouldn't say perfect 10 just yet. I'm gonna give it a 9. He still improve that ball handling a little bit, but still, overall, solid night from DeAndre Hunter. But
All righty, talk to me, Adams. What you got on Dre Hunter, my guy?
So
Oh shit, here we go. Anytime you
Uh-oh.
start off with these, hey, you ever know? Hey, you ever notice analysts just can't never give you the answer? Like, analyst, what you think? 7? You know, he'd be like, he always give you a pause, and they'd be like, well, and then you know the bullshit coming. Come on, analyst, what you got?
Look, I think that I think he was really good tonight. At first I wasn't too fond of Dre. I was talking a lot of stuff about Dre. I was saying, he ain't getting the contract. He'll be gone by the deadline. But listen, second half was very good. I thought we saw him, like DeMar's been talking about, attack the basket. Because his shot is on and off. So if he's not making a shot, he's almost not there on offense. So I liked what I saw. The rebounding to me was more than our starting center had. So
it was much more improved. I can say it's much more improved.
Yeah, and 6 for 10 from the field is not bad at all for a small forward. 60%.
Not bad. That's amazing. He's a jump shooter at that.
And 50% from the 3. So very good. 17 points. I'm gonna give him a 10 tonight.
Okay, I thought Analyst would come with some bullshit, but he didn't. Wow. Shout out to Analyst. All right, what you got on that, Matt? There go Matt looking at the paper.
Yeah,
Matt looking at
the paper. Hey, Matt can go say, I'll give him a 7.
No. Okay. I got a 9. The only reason I got a 9 had nothing to do with how he played. It had to do with I just wanted to see him guard Giannis more because like he's supposed to be our lockdown defender, and we all know Clint can't guard him. So Clint can't guard him. So
shit, can't nobody guard him.
I mean, no, but
I don't know, Double.
But
Double does the best somehow.
I'm not saying Hunter gonna shut him down. I mean, he not. But I just wanted to see Hunter take that initiative to try to.
He gonna get him in foul trouble.
Basically, you want to see DeAndre Hunter slow down Giannis, right? Slow down.
Or
right?
I mean, like for an example, like last year, like Big O, he didn't stop Giannis, but he used. You could tell he made an impact.
He made Giannis work. He made it work.
Exactly. So that's what I want to see that's what I wish I would have seen with Hunter. But the way he played, I got.
Look at Rob. Dre 6'8", bro. Go ahead, my bad, man. I'm over here reading.
So was what's his name, man? And Kawhi 6'9", 6'8".
No, Kawhi 6. Yeah, he's 6'8" or 6'7".
Kawhi is like 6'6", 6'7".
When Toronto won a championship, he guarded Giannis. I mean, not primarily, but he stood in front of him. Made it difficult.
That was team defense. That was
team defense. But I'm saying he was like the lead. He was the leader on the team in guarding. Like
that was a different Giannis.
All they did was build. All they did was build the wall. That was it. They learned that from Miami.
And at the time he defended Giannis before Giannis was actually like.
And Giannis Giannis couldn't shoot the 3 neither.
Giannis wasn't no Super Saiyan yet.
He wasn't as consistent for.
So, but overall, the way that he played, I'm like, hey, Demond, this is what I brought up to you the other day. I'm like, I think you got to pay him a little. You got to pay him because
I'm not paying this guy, man.
Hey, what I told you the other day? What numbers?
Bro, one preseason game, you ready to get this dude $200 million, man?
No, I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that.
Matt's trying to get it before he gets.
Hey, Demond, that Kool-Aid spike.
Hey,
I'll give him 14 million. 14
hey, Gerald, and I thought I was the only one who be drinking the Kool-Aid early.
Hey, but Demond, what did we say the other day? What did we say he could get to the other day? 18-6, right?
I said if he get 18, if he give me 18 to 20 points, then I don't have a problem giving him $150 million over probably 4 or 5 years somewhere in that area.
I wouldn't pay him that. I'm just saying, like I would probably like 132. Like you could give Hunter 90 over 5. Like But I would pay him because
He
like
not
I said
taking
the other
that.
day.
He ain't taking no 90 over 5. Hell no, he ain't
With
taking
John
that.
Collins, yeah.
But
he
if
probably
you
won't.
give him that now, and if you give him, I think if you give him that now, he'll take it.
I doubt it. I doubt it. It's the reason why we don't have a deal with him right now. It's the reason why.
They're like they offer him like a super low deal, like super team friendly deal. But he ain't
I
gonna
mean,
take that.
but he don't play enough games, my guy.
Yeah, he got to stay healthy. He got to stay healthy.
But I'm saying, like, you want to sign him for 60, right? Or whatever I think the report was like 70, right? That's what they want to sign him for, but he wants more than that. So you got to between 70 and 120, 130. You got to figure out somewhere in the middle that where you can still afford Murray and maybe Jaylen Brown next summer. So you got to fit him in and make sure you do it at a number where you could pay everybody.
Well,
but you don't want him to go out, ball out, average. Even if he give you what he gave you tonight, a team is going to give him $110, $120 million. A team
that's good. They can have him then.
Yeah, that's going to be team that's going to be patient.
He's saying, I think Matt's saying that you don't want to be in the position that Aaron Judge done put the Yankees in.
Oh yeah,
this is the thing. This is the thing, man. It doesn't matter once a player decides to bet on himself, because believe me, they already started contract negotiations. And remember what I said, man. This is how you play free agency, and this is how you don't screw yourself. You put a number in your head. So just like I said, if Hunter give me 18 to 20 points a night, I think he's worth a certain number, right? You put it in your head. I'm gonna make a number up. If he give me 18 to 20 points tonight, I think Hunter's worth $25 million per year, right? I'm just using that as an example. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, if we start the season and we in December and he only giving me 16 points and down down and not giving me the defender that I want, right then in my head, I'm calling everybody in the NBA trying to trade him. Because why? Because what you don't want to do, the same thing that happened to John Collins, the same thing that happened with Al Horford. You don't wait. When they on that last year of the deal, you don't wait to the end of the season to make a decision when he's a restricted free agent. You make the deal beforehand, because if you wait to the end of the season, right, then guess what? Now you have to keep him. And that's why you put that number in your head.
But that's what I'm saying, Demond. What if it's reversed? Let's say he give you 18-9 or 18-8, whatever, right? A game, right? He defended. He's in Defensive Player of the Year talks, and he's in Most Improved Player of the Year talks, right? Mm-hmm. The end of the season you don't come to an agreement, and now he's like, I want $150 million, and you don't want to pay him that, right?
And do you know what you tell him? You know what you tell him that?
Are you gonna lose him for nothing?
You tell him. Remember, he's restricted. So
I'm saying you can match it, but I'm saying why would you do that?
I'm not matching
because you let the market set it. Because guess what? If you thought he was worth a certain amount of money, you would have already offered it to him the first go around. If I thought Dre Hunter was worth $25 million, why would I go lowball him? I'm gonna say, you know what? I think you worth $25 million. Here's the contract. Take it or leave it. And if he say no, then I'm like, okay, well, I'm finna trade you before the deadline. And that way I don't have to get my hands tied in the off season when he a restricted free agent and losing for nothing.
Demond, here's the Matt, I got you. Demond, here's the hole in that though. Other people, they're not going to trade for what could be a rental when they can just wait you out.
Yeah.
And
they notice
and then just make their own offer.
No, the only people who gonna wait you out are non-contending teams. Teams that's contending who think Hunter can help them get to that championship, they go make a deal. They'll give up a first round pick. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna offer this dude all this money, and then we got another Kevin Huerter situation where we trade him.
Both of you are right. I mean, right.
You see what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, Demond, okay, but Demond, let's
say it ain't no foolproof way to prevent yourself from getting.
Now,
when the other person got the leverage, then there's nothing you can do.
They don't have the leverage.
I agree with Demond with the injury, though.
They don't have the leverage. The only way the other teams.
No, I'm saying assuming that he plays to get expectations. Then he got all the leverage, so you either got to pay him what he wants or you let him go.
If he don't, That's why I said you put the number in your head, what you think he worth. So that's why right now you say this. If Hunter does this many points, this many rebounds, I think he's worth on the market. I'm making up a number. I think he's worth 20 million. So if he's giving you that right over the season, now you can start working the contract during the season because you think he worth that. And if he say no, guess what you do? Then you trade him before the deadline and get something in return. You don't wait to the end of the season and try to sign him because then he gonna test the market, and then then the market is gonna set his price, and it could work in your favor or it couldn't. Do you think John Collins worked in our favor because he went and test the market?
Nah, that's the one. Nah, that's the one. That's the one that we should have did exactly what you're saying.
Exactly.
That's different though.
This is true. Yeah, I agree, Matt.
This is
that's what I'm about to say.
The only difference
DeAndre Hunter plays the position. DeAndre Hunter plays the most valuable. Well, outside point guard, he plays the most valuable position in today's NBA. He plays at the wing. All them dudes is getting well over $100 million. So even if he exceeds all your expectations, and you say, "Hey, Dre, I think you're worth $21 million," and he say, "Nah, man, I'm worth 30." And you say no, and then you try to trade them. You're not going to get the same value in the middle of the season.
You're not even going to pull the trade off
because you don't.
So we're not talking about the injuries.
Because guess what happens? Guess what happened, Matt? You don't trade. You know what you do?
Okay.
If he says this, if he says I'm worth $30 million, you know what you do? You say okay, go out to the market and get a $30 million contract put on the table right now.
So then what happens if we don't match it?
We gotta wait it out. People.
Now we got, but then you lost it for nothing. That's what Matt's saying.
Guess what? We have his replacement.
Who?
AJ Griffin, right?
I'm gonna tell you. No, not AJ Griffin. His replacement is gonna be Tyrese Martin.
Tyrese Martin. Oh,
I knew that was coming. Man had to step out. But you know what? Hey, Demond,
go ahead.
I'm gonna be real quick. This is a tricky situation. Now, y'all know I'm one of the biggest fans of DeAndre Hunter. But I will give Demond this. I don't know if he can hold up for a season yet.
That's true.
I gotta be fair. That's a great point he made.
And it's amazing. Go ahead. My bad.
I have to take a risk of seeing if he can make it. Because I know what he can do. I would tell DeAndre Hunter, I don't question your ability. I know some of y'all probably disagree, but I think the dude can play. It's just a fact. Can you make it?
Can you stay healthy? Can you stay healthy?
Because now I'm paying you all this money, and now you're only playing 40.
And then you watch that during the season. You monitor that knee, okay? And then guess what? It's hilarious how he ain't done none of this stuff until the contract year. So now in the back of your head, you like, bro, you had 3 years to get better all year. You've been injured every year. You've been injured every all season. Your knee, we don't know I'm talking we, meaning us fans. What's the status of the knee? Because every time you play, your knee swell up. So do I really want to lock myself in with you, even if you do give me 18 to 20 points a night? Do I really want to lock in at that much money? And your track record said you only good for about 60 games a year.
But Demond, that's what I'm saying. You got to sign him now to a deal that he wants. It's because he know he can't get over $100 million.
But listen to me though, Matt.
I would do that.
Listen to me, Matt.
But I'm not going to do it over 100.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We have already started contract negotiations with DeAndre Hunter. And a deal has not happened. So what that tells me is that the Hawks think he worth a certain amount of money. That's what they think already. Because obviously, if Travis thought DeAndre Hunter was worth what DeAndre Hunter think he worth, we will already have a deal.
We also got to sign Murray too.
But it ain't up to the Hawks. It ain't up to the Hawks. It's up to the market. That's where the agent gonna come in and say, well, y'all paying how much Bogey get?
Bogey almost said, yeah, he around 20, close to 20, 18 to 20, somewhere around there.
And what was the deal that Hunter rejected?
Oh, reportedly it was 70. They offered him 70. That's what the report said.
Over
They
how
al-
many years?
Four.
Was
They
that
they offered him a little
That's
bit
a
more than
good
Kevin
deal.
Herter. They offered
That's
him
a
a little
good
bit
deal.
more than Kevin Herter.
That ain't no good. That was
No,
a low ball.
I'm saying. I mean,
But
to
I'm
start-
saying,
to
they
start
said
off.
they said they're $20 million apart. That's what the report said. 20. So that
That's
means he
cool.
wants 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He
Right?
want
So if he
90.
want 90, I offered him 70. He wants 90.
So what's that? 24 a year?
70?
20. No,
Over
not
how many
20,
years? Over that 90?
It's 4 years. It's like 22, 20, like 22 and a
The
half.
fifth, no, the 90 will be over 5.
Oh, over 5.
The 70 is over 4. The 90 is over 5.
Oh yeah, we did. That is a low ball.
And
That's a low ball.
That's worse. That's a worse
But you
deal
know
than
what?
Kevin
That's
Herter,
fair.
ain't it?
That's
and
fair.
speaking of DeAndre Hunter,
That's worse than the Acuna deal.
That's worse than the Acuna deal and the Albies deal. We raped them, bro.
And speaking of DeAndre Hunter, if they want to keep this dude, right, which I kind of hope they do at a reasonable price, do not do what the Dallas Mavericks did last year with Jalen Brunson. They was crucial for them. They let that dude walk. He got paid big time with the Knicks. But
the difference, Markeith, with the Jalen Brunson deal is that Jalen Brunson went to the Mavericks and said, "I would take the deal."
Exactly.
They offered him a cheap ass. It was nowhere near $100 million, and he said, "I'll take that." They was like, "No." They pulled it off the table.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah, but. Yeah,
and
for the Mavericks case, that was so stupid.
Yeah, and then he went and balled out. But I'm saying with Hunter, bro, listen. If you trying to be fiscally responsible with your money, you lowball them at the beginning because just to see if they take it. 2, you already got a value in your head what you think he's worth.
Yeah.
That's how you stay ahead of the game. That's why you say, you know what, guys, hey staff. If he averaged 18 and 20 points and do all this, what are the other guys in his position? What are they making who giving me that production? Put that number in your head. If he giving you that production during the season, sometime around December, you engage the agent. Hey, I'm gonna give you this. I think you're worth this. If he say no, then you be like, well, I'm gonna trade you because I think you're worth this if you give me this production. And if you say no, you think you worth more
ain't nobody
money.
gonna go for that trade.
But DeMond,
what you mean nobody gonna go for the trade? What do you mean?
Nobody gonna go for that. Ain't nobody gonna go for that trade.
What you mean nobody gonna go for that trade?
Well, I would.
Because number one, you gonna get low ball. Number 2, the reason why, because the injury history, you gonna get low ball for that. And even if somebody does offer you something, it's gonna be to where you're gonna have to give up too much draft capital for insurance.
What? I'm not giving you nothing for DeAndre Hunter. You crazy?
I'm saying
I'm not giving up nothing for Hunter. I'm not giving. I'm not adding no draft picks to give you my guy.
No,
hell no.
The reason, what I'm saying is, you either gonna get fleeced.
You're not gonna get fleeced, man.
Travis don't get.
Bro, ain't nobody gonna trade for DeAndre Hunter if they know that they can sign him in the summer.
Hey, Gerald,
that's why
if
I
said. If I'm another team,
listen, exactly. Listen, man.
You not gonna trade GM. You not gonna trade for a rental.
Why? He's a small forward. That's
Bro,
young, and
this how it works,
Gerald.
Gerald. This how it works, Gerald. This how it works. If you say you're a team that's not contending, but you think a player like Hunter can be part of your team, make a big difference, be part of your core, what you do is they're gonna work out a deal with Hunter. So it's almost almost like a sign and trade. You see what I'm saying? Hunter's gonna agree. He's gonna say, you know what, guys, I'm going to agree to re-sign with said team for this amount of money, just so the trade can go through.
That when they can do that for free in the summer.
No, because guess what, Gerald? If they wait to the end of the season, now they in competition with other teams. When you just make it a one-on-one deal, you have no competition from other teams. Why would I wait to the end of the season and now I got a battle with not just the Hawks because he's restricted, but now I got a battle with other teams who interested in him.
And unlike John Collins, this would he would have money on the table.
I would pay the money to get. But y'all, what I'm saying is, one of the biggest reasons they didn't trade John Collins last year was because we had success last year in the playoffs, or the year before in the playoffs. We started to turn the season around. What I can get for John Collins doesn't match what he gives me on the floor. Even if I get 2 first-round picks for him, right now in our current window that we're in, it doesn't help us. So even if I trade DeAndre, if DeAndre Hunter's giving us 18 and 8 or whatever he is on those efficiency numbers, even if I can get 2 first-round draft picks for him, that doesn't help us right now. And we're going to be worse after the trade than we are before it. So
no, you're not. You're not
going
to be worse.
If we're trying to compete for a championship,
so let me
chances are you're gonna be worse.
You're not gonna be worse. You're not gonna be worse because you got to start thinking ahead. That's what I'm trying to explain to people.
Bro, we ain't rebuilding.
It's not a rebuild, Gerald. It's thinking ahead. That's why I said you put a number in your head. If he don't accept it, right? You already been thinking ahead. Oh, if Dre is not going to resign, this dude going to take his spot. That's why I think we drafted Tyrese Martin.
Oh, come on. Devon, in the second round, we're not going to get somebody to take a top 4 draft. A dude we drafted in the top 4.
Not.
Bro, listen.
I'm
gonna be honest, man.
Demond might be on something.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. We as Atlanta Hawk fans overhyped Dre Hunter. We overhyped John Collins. The rest of the NBA don't look at Hunter. He's not even an all-star.
See, now, Demond, you're right and wrong.
But Demond,
is a beast. My question is, he can't make a whole season. That's
part of it too.
That's my only question mark.
That's part of it too. But see, you can't. That's one thing. See, you can't get insurance on that. Can't nobody guarantee you they gonna be there day in day out because injuries
happen. You can put stuff in their contract like they did with Zion. But my only thing is, Demond, even if, like I said, even if you trade him, you're worse after you make the trade. 1 and 2. There's nobody on the roster right now that can, in the immediate future, that can fill in what he gives you. So what does
he give us? I need to hear this. What does Dre Hunter give us that can't be replaced?
Go first. I want
no. I'm talking about if he gives you the numbers that you're saying that you got a number in your head, he exceeds that expectation.
Right.
Now he's over what you feel comfortable paying him. That means he's doing really well. So
hold up, Matt. You broke up. What's the part you said? I got a number in my head, and what'd you say after that?
I got a number in my head, $80 million. He's playing right now. He's exceeding that amount. If I trade him, I have nobody on the team that can fill in his place that can give me 18 and 6.
Well, you ain't got to worry about that because
Murray trade looks worse.
If he's exceeding the 80 million, guess what? If his production exceeding the 80 million, then I raise my offer. Remember what I said?
Oh, you didn't say that.
You didn't say that.
This is what I said, bro. Hold up, because y'all not listening.
You said you was gonna trade him.
Listen, y'all not listening. Listen, I said.
He said if he didn't agree.
Correct me if I'm wrong. If he gives me 18 to 20 points a night, and in my head, I think that's worth $20 million, right? But he exceeds that, then I'm going to raise my offer if he exceeds it. But if he's at the 18 to 20, my offer stands at this number.
Okay. That meant I missed that.
See, y'all not listening to me. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not listening.
I heard that part. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I missed that part.
That's why we got jerked over with the Al Horford deal, lost him for nothing. That's why we got jerked over with John Collins. Let's be real. I don't think Travis wanted to give John Collins $125 million, but guess what? He backed himself up and waited to the end of the season to where he had no choice but to give it to him or lose him for nothing. And then it don't help that they was leaking on the John Collins crap, which lowered his value.
Yeah. All right. So right now the going rate for DeAndre Hunter position is $125 million. So
over how many years? Over how many years?
He's got 5.
Okay, that's decent.
So is there a number you want to see him hit for y'all to feel comfortable for them to offer him that?
I need him to give me 18 to 20 points. He need to be contending for all NBA defensive team. Okay, and I'm saying all this because I'm using all that to offset his injury history. Because I don't think he could give me 75 games a year.
He don't even.
Well,
To me, I think if he gives me, he don't even gotta give me 18. If he can give me 15, and
He already
he's an
gave you
all defensive.
15.
No, I'm saying along with him being but he ain't played the whole season though.
Y'all gonna give him a raise to give you the same
No,
stats.
no. Let me finish. He hasn't done it over the whole season, so the impact of that 15 ain't the same. So if he does that coupled with the All NBA, then I probably still give it to him. I mean, not All NBA, but All Defense.
Make an all NBA defensive team.
Well, I tell you what, Dre Hunter.
Here come analysts.
Man.
Analysts.
One more thing.
He don't want to play nobody
that's
never heard it all.
He need to shoot 80% from the line too. I forgot about that.
Okay.
Well, that's what he does. He shoot 80% from the line. Except last year.
Not Dre.
Last year was the only time he didn't shoot 80%.
Yeah.
If I'm in contract talks with DeAndre Hunter, first of all, I'm putting in the contract. If you want any more than $19 million a year, you have to give me 75 to 80 games.
You have to put that in there.
Come on.
Put that in there.
Hey, you know what?
No, analyst, I'm gonna tell you why you can't put that in there. Because if you put that in there, then the Hawks can fleece him by pulling him and making him a DNP repeatedly. So he don't meet that threshold on purpose.
Well, no, but you'll put in that contract, it'll say something like must play 75 games. Probably be worded like can't miss. I'm just making up a number. Can't miss 25 games due to injury.
Yeah,
normally
illness out.
I don't think if I'm his agent, I'd be like, don't sign that shit.
Yeah, because normally
they'll make you a DNP.
Yeah, 156. By the way,
because
God dang
minutes.
My bad.
They'll put minutes in there.
My bad, guys. I'm sorry. We got off the damn player ratings and got to running our mouth. Y'all know I'm long with it. My bad, guys. Damn it. Real quick, we could knock out. We only got Trey and DeJounte left.
You can knock out both of those and
they both get 10s. We already know.
Okay, go.
Forget it. Nah.
This was an awesome preseason post game live, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who came on. Y'all know I appreciate the support. We are the #1 Hawks fan channel on YouTube for the fans, by the fans. So y'all make sure y'all tell y'all friends come tap in with us.
Question for y'all, man. Question for all y'all.
Marquis.
Oh, yeah?
Got to go, baby.
Oh, sorry.
Got to go. Because I like to try to do the shout outs real quick. So I'll start with Matt. Since your last words, Matt, you got about 15 seconds for your last words.
I saw a 55-win team today. Nate, don't screw it up.
All right, what you got there? Hey, we're gonna do another show talk about Nate, or I might do a video tomorrow. What you got, Marquis? About 15 seconds.
I'm gonna save my question for later, for another time. But hey, great day. Hope it continues to be consistent. That's what I'm looking for.
All righty, what you got on there, analyst? Last words, and don't forget to shout out if y'all got YouTube channels or anything, businesses or anything.
I don't got no YouTube channels.
Okay. What you got, analyst?
I'm with Nat. I'm sorry. I said Nat.
And a word scramble.
Hey, I'm with Nate. Nate is 25 games.
25 games on my dresser. Yes, sir. What you got on that, GM?
Hey, Matt said it right. I mean, I don't want to take too much time.
Don't be agreeing with Matt. Don't agree with Matt. We're gonna
I'm gonna convert Devon one of these days.
GM, we're gonna talk offline. Okay. Me and you, we're gonna talk offline. Hey, us OGs, we got us over 40 guys. We need to be on the same sheet of music, okay? What you got, Gerald? Any last words?
Man, all I'm gonna say is this: If you have DeAndre Hunter healthy, I see 55 wins. His health is going to determine the ceiling of the team. And if y'all need tickets this season, hit your boy. I got you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, he can
I
get
just,
you anywhere too. It don't have to be in Georgia neither. Am I right, Gerald?
Yeah, any sports concert and theater in the country.
Okay, so y'all
I got
make
a
sure
question for GM before we
y'all
leave.
y'all make sure. Well, I got to go, man. I got 30
sorry,
seconds
I
left.
just
I
want
got
stay
to
on
I
that
got to
story.
roll.
YouTube channel
I,
was
I, I
Kevin.
stay. I stay on.
Hey,
on.
it's
Stay on
okay.
that.
Hey, just stay on. I'm gonna cut the video, but shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who came in. Y'all know what time it is. I'm gonna do another watch along for the second game. So if y'all got time, y'all come tap in. It's your boy. We out. Hawks up, and we are out of here, man. Appreciate the support.